Hello, this is Nathan Gaming and we are back in Formula 1 2019. We're in Austria this time, Spielberg, so I've had a few laps of this track in practice and it's quite a short track but has quite a few overtaken opportunities, so we'll just get into qualifying. I'll give you a tour of the track and then we'll get into the fastest lap. Right, so here we are in Austria for the tour of this track. It's quite a hilly track and there's a lot of sharp bends such as this one. I think there's a couple of DRS zones as well. This is probably the longest. We get up here into this other tight bend. That's going to be quite a good overtaking opportunity there. Oh, another DRS zone, so maybe there's 3 on this track. Oh, another sharp turn there. So turn you can take flat out, and then there's another turn you can sort of take it flat out, but you have to have a little bit of braking just to slow down a bit. Then we have these last few turns, another long sweeper, then we have this little turn there to finish the lap off. So right, let's just get into the fastest lap then.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Vettel, Bottas, and the rookie. Bye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Don't really know how that happened, but it did, so I'm just going to be happy that I've got that, and hopefully I can hold it for most of the race. I'd love to get a podium.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have the rookie, Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, and Verstappen, Gasly, Grosjean, Ricciardo, and Lewis Hamilton. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty.
Ah, there we go. It's a grid penalty then.
And Kubica, Giovinazzi, Perez, Daniel Kvyat and Alexander Albon, Hülkenberg and Carlos Sainz will start from the back.
Carlos Sainz was good in the last race.
To head down to the track.
That's strange. Right, so here we are on the grid in 3rd position, which is very strange for me in this car, but hopefully we can hold out. I know the AI in this game get brilliant starts, they like tear off ahead, but if I put it into rich and try and keep up, I should do okay, as long as I don't crash into anyone and break my rear wing, which is what I normally, no, my front wing, which is what I normally do on the beginning of a race. But here we go, lights out. Ease off, brake, 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 brake. Oh, no wing damage. That weren't my fault. Could we get Leclerc? Could we get Leclerc? We've got Leclerc. Alright, this is probably the best start I've ever got in this game. Sorry, Vettel. Oh, don't want another warning. Oh, very lots of contact. Oh. Right, so I'm in the lead. The difficulty is fine, by the way. I checked the difficulty and it's the usual difficulty, which is 59, which is relatively hard for where I am, like a beginner. But yeah, this is a good start. I've never got a start quite like this. I don't know what's happened. I must just be quite good at this circuit, I reckon. It is a very simple circuit though, but I'd love to get a victory, so hopefully I can hold this out. It's really hard to see the braking zone there in the sun, which is going to be my downfall, I reckon, in this race, because Bottas is right there. Oh, wrong button. Oh, who's that going for that? Is that Bottas? Yeah, right, let him past. I knew it was too good to be true. Take the inside. Oh, that was well too wide there. I'm doing okay. Oh, I got an overtake. That was quite a decent one as well.
Great pass.
How am I competing with the Mercedes and Ferraris? This is mad. This is actually one of my favourite tracks as well, which is good. I'm really enjoying it. It makes up for the last race, which was awful. Why am I so in front? Brake. There we go, that was okay. This doesn't seem right. They're all so slow compared to me. And it's on hard difficulty as well. And the AI on this track are just not very good. Although it could be where I swapped an engine out, and I'm guessing it must be that, but wow. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've also changed my helmet design because the last one looked a bit tacky, and now it looks quite cool, I think. Maybe it's the luck of the new helmet that's giving me this good position. Right, let me just check. Is there preferences? Gameplay settings? Look, you can see the AI drive level there is 59 medium, and that's what I've always had it on, so now you know I'm not cheating.
This lap, so push now.
Right, I'm pitting this lap then.
16.5 seconds.
Make sure we push the car. Well, Bottas is catching up, so maybe my what's the word? My enthusiasm will wear off because Bottas has really gained on us. So.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Right, following the pit entrance then. There we go. Bottas can take our lead now. Hopefully we can catch him later on.
Release. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So we've got Stroll behind us, and everyone else is in front now, so I feel more at home like this. in with all the lower tier cars, but I think I might be catching up. They'll be coming in for their pit stops as well, so that'll give me my chance to gain back my lead, which I hopefully will have, unless Bottas has decided to speed things up a bit. Oh, some of them are going into their pits now, I think. Got Raikkonen ahead of us, who's our rival. Oh, no, he's gone. Now it's Gasly.
Daniel's in for his stop.
I'm fourth, and you can see all the other cars in front are all evened out, which is good. They're not all too close. Oh, on the curb a bit there. Nobody behind, although Leclerc is there. Right, let's put this machine into rich.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
Welcome to the club. We're gaining on Gasly. This just feels strange catching all the like Red Bulls, Ferraris and Mercedes. It's not right. Oh, he's going in for his pit now. I'm back in first. This is just weird. If my races keep going on like this, I'm going to have to change the difficulty, because it's just boring when you're in the lead. Right, so going around the final corner now for the last lap of this race, which is amazing.
This is your final lap.
Right, here we are.
Final lap of the race.
This is our first victory by the looks of things, unless the engine just blows up at the end. Touch wood. But this just feels unreal. Like, this shouldn't really be happening. I don't know why this is happening. I'm just going to guess it's my power unit or some R&D upgrades I got, because this has never happened, and I'm just shocked. But like, yeah. Oh, harsh braking there. If you know what the problem is here, I don't know, you might have more understanding of how this game works, but if you know why I'm doing so well, then it'd be really appreciated if you could leave that in the comments, because this is just mad. I've led this entire race and it's just not right. It feels wrong, but I'm going to take it because that's just me. Here we go. Checkered flag. There we go. Our first Grand Prix win.
You've done everything we wanted today.
First. Wow.
Renault have pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today. Anthony Davidson,
Way,
what
there we
helped
are.
them deliver this result, do you think?
New helmet
Well, I know
design.
it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day. And
There
the
we
driver
go.
knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend
Well, that explains
pouring
it.
over stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace. And our winner today showed they could do both.
As today's winners make their way up the podium steps, the team at
Way,
Renault have
there
shown
I am.
once again what it takes to build a successful Formula One team. A well-deserved win for them.
The first trophy. Feel so happy. It would have been better if there was more action and overtaking for me to get the win, but I guess that's the real world. From zero to hero.
So, let's review the drivers' standings. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Now, let's discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Wow, that is shocking. Let's have a look at the standings then, and we have moved up to 7th, which is good. That's behind all of the powerful cars. I don't know how I got there. Yeah, this has been surreal, this episode. Wow. Right, so before we end this episode, I'm just having a look at my power unit. And I have upgraded it quite a lot, as you can see. So I'm guessing that that is what caused me to win this race. Right, so if any of you know how that happens, like if that's a part of the game, if that's meant to happen, or what, because I have no idea how I've done that well. It'd be really appreciated if you could let me know in the comments, because it's just weird that I done so well. I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but like I thrashed everyone and it just doesn't seem right when I'm against Mercedes and Ferrari. But yeah, it's a win and I'll take that, and hopefully I can bring that into the next video, which is in Britain, Silverstone, my home. So I'd really appreciate it if you could let me know. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this sort of content and other gaming content like this, why not like the video, maybe subscribe. Also, thank you for witnessing my first victory in this series. Yet again, if you know how that happened, just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video, which is in Britain, my home country. So hope you look forward to that. I really do, because Silverstone's quite a good circuit. But yeah, bye.